Have you ever felt the pain of love slipping through your fingers, wondering if there's a way to hold on tighter, to love deeper, and to overcome the obstacles that stand in your way? Love is a journey filled with beautiful moments, but it's also strewn with challenges that can test the strength of any relationship. Imagine turning those moments of doubt into opportunities for growth, transforming struggles into strengths, and reigniting the spark that first brought you together. You need to understand and conquer the 10 most common challenges in relationships to create a love story that defies the odds and stands the test of time. The first challenge refers to the balancing act. That is the ability to find the harmony between your career and love life. Here's something you need to know to save both your career and love relationship. The balancing act. Why career and love need harmony? Because in the hustle and bustle of modern life, finding equilibrium between career ambitions and personal relationships can feel like walking a tightrope. For many couples, this balancing act is not just a matter of time management, it's a crucial determinant of the strength and longevity of their love. You probably know already that the many demands of a career can often strain even the most solid romantic bonds. And that happens for various reasons. One of the most common being time constraints. You've both had long days at work, barely crossing paths as you dash from one commitment to the next. By the time you reunite at home, exhaustion sets in, leaving little energy for meaningful connection. Balancing demanding careers often means sacrificing precious time together, which can leave partners feeling neglected and disconnected. Another reason is emotional exhaustion. Climbing the corporate ladder or pursuing entrepreneurial dreams can be emotionally taxing. The pressure to excel, coupled with inevitable setbacks and stressors, can spill over into personal life, affecting mood and emotional availability. When you and your partner are emotionally drained from work, it becomes challenging to nurture the love and support that a relationship thrives on. For that reason, mismatched priorities assumes a vital role. While your partner may prioritize career advancement, you may place greater emphasis on quality time and shared experiences. These differing priorities can lead to conflict and resentment if not openly addressed and reconciled. Striking a balance between personal and professional aspirations requires mutual understanding and compromise, a delicate dance that can strain even the most harmonious relationships. An obvious consequence are communication breakdowns. That's because in the whirlwind of work commitments and personal responsibilities, communication can easily take a back seat. Important conversations about feelings, needs, and future goals may be postponed or overlooked, leading to misunderstandings and feelings of neglect. Effective communication is the lifeline of any relationship, yet it often suffers amidst the chaos of balancing career demands. Without meaningful communication comes unmet expectations. When unrealistic expectations surround career success and their impact on personal life, seeds of discontent are sown within a relationship. Whether it's the expectation of undivided attention or financial security, unmet expectations can breed frustration and resentment. You and your partner must navigate these expectations with empathy and transparency to prevent you both from becoming sources of tension and conflict. Always fight together to avoid burnout and health concerns. The relentless pursuit of career goals can exact a toll on both physical and mental well-being. Burnout, anxiety, and health issues can creep into the relationship, affecting not only you and your partner, but also your ability to nurture love and connection. Neglecting personal health and self-care in favor of career pursuits can strain the relationship as you both grapple with the fallout of unchecked stress and exhaustion. Balancing career demands with personal life is undoubtedly a formidable challenge, one that requires intentionality, adaptability, and unwavering commitment from both partners. While the pursuit of professional success is admirable, it must not come at the expense of love and happiness. As David McKay has already affirmed, no other success can compensate for failure in the home. Prioritize open communication, mutual support, and quality time together. That's how you and your partner can navigate the intricacies of career-life balance while strengthening the bonds of your love. After all, in the grand symphony of life, harmony between career and love is the sweetest melody of all. Now that you are aware of the first challenge of being successful in love, You are ready to explore how physical and emotional intimacy intertwine to create a beautiful landscape within the hearts of couples. Intimacy is the heartbeat of a flourishing relationship. There's nothing new in this affirmation, right? But perhaps you haven't yet tried to think about it in this way. In the garden of love, physical and emotional intimacy form the exquisite and colorful landscape that resonates within the hearts of couples. Like the delicate petals of a flower, these components require tender care and nurturing to bloom into a vibrant and enduring connection. However, the problem is that amidst the whirlwind of your life, where schedules are hectic and stress lurks around every corner, the harmony of intimacy sometimes fades into the background, leaving you and your partner feeling adrift in a sea of disconnect and dissatisfaction. Picture this: two souls entwined in a dance of affection, their hearts beating in synchrony, their spirits intertwining in a sacred bond of trust and understanding. This is the essence of intimacy, the profound closeness that transcends mere physical proximity and delves into the depths of emotional vulnerability. It is the tender caress, the whispered secrets, the shared laughter, and the silent support that weave the fabric of a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Yet your and your partner's busy lives take intimacy and turn it into the back seat to pressing responsibilities and endless to-do lists. From demanding careers to familial obligations, the demands of the outside world can chip away at the precious moments of connection between partners. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, the spark that once ignited their love may dim, leaving behind a sense of longing and dissatisfaction. But you don't need to give up. All is not lost. Remember the comparison of your relationship with a garden. So just as a garden requires diligent tending to flourish, too does intimacy thrive when nurtured with care and intention. Here are some simple, very easy to put into action, and gentle reminders to reignite the flame of intimacy and breathe new life into your relationship. Start by prioritizing quality time. I know, easier said than done, but amidst the chaos of everyday life, you need to carve out moments of undivided attention for your partner. And it is really simple. Whether it's a cozy dinner at home, a stroll in the park, or simply cuddling on the couch, cherish these pockets of time where you can truly connect and bond. Next, communicate openly and honestly. Communication belongs to every list of relationship improvement. That's because communication is the cornerstone of intimacy. Take the time to listen to each other's thoughts, feelings, and concerns without judgment or interruption. Be willing to share your own vulnerabilities and fears. Listen carefully to your partner's vulnerabilities and fears, fostering a safe space where intimacy can flourish. In third place, embrace physical touch. Don't be afraid of it. A gentle touch, a warm embrace, a tender kiss. Physical affection is a powerful language of love. Make it a habit to express your affection through small gestures of touch, reaffirming your bond and strengthening your connection. Human beings in any culture are eager for lovely, welcoming, and inviting physical touch. True, some people demonstrate their needs better than others, but all of us appreciate physical affection. Another important reminder is this: practice empathy and understanding. Sometimes this is not easy, but seek to understand your partner's perspective and empathize with the same experiences. Validate your partner's feelings and emotions. Offer support and encouragement in times of need. Remember, empathy is the bridge that connects hearts and fosters intimacy. Finally, rekindle romance. Keep the flames of passion alive by injecting spontaneity and excitement into your relationship. You should try to surprise each other with thoughtful gestures, plan romantic getaways, or simply indulge in shared hobbies and interests that reignite the spark of love. It sounds like a hard thing to do at first, but once you start it, you and your partner will love the results. Try to put these 5 simple reminders into action. By prioritizing physical and emotional intimacy in your relationship, you are laying the foundation for a love that withstands the test of time. Intimacy is a continuous dance of connection, growth, and exploration. So cherish each moment, savor each touch, revel in the beauty of intimacy as it weaves its magic through the tapestry of your love story. As we wrap up, I encourage you to share your own experiences in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey to finding love. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on love, relationships, and personal development. And do not forget, love the person you. The third common challenge to success in love refers to the complexities of navigating expectations in relationships. Navigating differences in expectations is challenging, but it's also an opportunity for growth and understanding in your relationship. Some quick steps to address and manage these differences effectively are open communication. Create a safe space where you both feel comfortable expressing your thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or reprisal. Listen actively to each other to understand the reasons behind your differing ideas. Identify goals. Sit down together and discuss your core values and long-term goals for the relationship. Understanding each other's values and aspirations helps you find common ground and prioritize what's most important to both of you. Compromise and flexibility. Be willing to make concessions and find a middle ground where you can both feel satisfied. By being flexible, you become open to adjusting your expectations as circumstances change and as you both grow individually and as a couple. Set clear boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries can help manage expectations and prevent conflicts. Discuss and agree upon roles, responsibilities, and boundaries within the relationship, ensuring that both partners feel comfortable and respected. Seek professional help if needed. If you find it challenging to navigate these differences on your own, consider seeking the guidance of a therapist or spiritual counselor. A neutral third party can provide valuable insights and tools to help you communicate more effectively and resolve conflicts. Focus on problem solving. When conflicts arise, approach them as opportunities for problem solving rather than as battles to be won. Stay focused on finding mutually beneficial solutions that address both partners' needs and concerns. Practice empathy and understanding. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes and understand their perspective. Empathy can help foster compassion and connection, even in the face of differing expectations. Finally, celebrate differences. Remember that differences in expectations are a natural part of any relationship and can enrich your connection by bringing new perspectives and experiences. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, celebrate your differences and use them as opportunities for growth and learning. By approaching your relationship with patience, empathy, and a willingness to work together, you can prevent conflicts arising from different expectations and strengthen your bond as a couple. In fourth place, you should understand how tech and social media can impact your relationship in ways you might not even realize. This challenge must be addressed assertively. Dealing with technology and social media-related issues in any relationship requires conscious effort from both partners. Don't ignore it. It's more dangerous than it seems. Here are some tips to navigate these challenges together and strengthen your connection. Establish boundaries. Discuss social media usage within your relationship. This may include designated tech-free times or spaces where you prioritize spending quality time together without distractions. Be clear about that. Also, have open and honest conversations about how social media is impacting your relationship. Share your concerns, feelings, and experiences without judgment. Listen actively to your partner's perspective and validate each other's feelings. Second, set mutual guidelines. Collaboratively create rules regarding technology and social media usage that both partners agree to follow, such as limits on screen time, sharing personal information online, and agreements on how to handle interactions with others on social media. Practice mindful tech use. You both have to be mindful of how technology is being used and its impact on your relationship. Use technology to enhance your connection rather than detract from it. Implement practices such as digital detoxes or mindfulness exercises to help stay present with each other. With that, you both become able to discuss any privacy concerns related to social media, such as sharing passwords or accessing each other's devices. Respect each other's need for privacy while also maintaining transparency and trust within the relationship. Manage jealousy. That's crucial. If jealousy arises due to interactions on social media, you have to address it openly and constructively. Reassure each other of your commitment and trust in the relationship. Focus on building a strong foundation of trust and communication that can withstand external influences. One good option is to engage in offline activities such as sharing hobbies, going on adventures together, and spending quality time enjoying each other's company without the distraction of screens. By actively addressing technology and social media-related issues together and prioritizing your relationship, you can foster greater intimacy and connection while navigating the complexities of the digital age. Because of your privacy, you may find it difficult to address social media-related issues, but a love relationship involves trust. The fifth challenge to any love relationship is learning how to keep quality time together. In other words, how to keep your bond alive despite life's distractions. Finding ways to prioritize quality time together despite busy schedules and distractions can help you reconnect and strengthen your relationship. And it is not as difficult as you may think. Start by scheduling regular date nights. Set aside specific times to spend quality time together, whether it's a weekly date night or a monthly weekend getaway. Treat these occasions as non-negotiable commitments to each other. Also, communicate your needs. Have an open and honest conversation with your partner about the importance of spending quality time together. Express your feelings of disconnection and work together to find solutions that fit both of your schedules. This allows you both to make the most of short moments, because even if you can't carve out large chunks of time, you can look for opportunities to connect in smaller ways throughout the day. Share a meal, go for a walk, check in with each other about your day, minimize distractions. When you do spend time together, minimize distractions by putting away electronic devices, turning off the TV, and focusing on each other. Create a peaceful and distraction-free environment where you can truly connect. That way you can prioritize activities you both enjoy, cook together, go for a hike, watch a movie. Prioritize activities that bring you closer as a couple. Be present and engaged. This is hugely important. When you are together, be fully present and engaged in the moment. Put aside thoughts of work or other distractions and focus on enjoying each other's company. Planning spontaneous surprises also works well. Surprise your partner with gestures of affection to inject excitement and spontaneity into your relationship. It could be as simple as leaving a love note or planning a surprise outing. With that, you both will exercise gratitude when you take time to appreciate and express gratitude for the moments you do have together, no matter how small. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can help strengthen your bond and deepen your connection. By prioritizing quality time together, communicating openly, and finding ways to minimize distractions, you can overcome the challenge of feeling disconnected and strengthen your relationship. Learn to love the person you by providing your partner with quality time together. Always remember, small things make a huge difference. Challenge number 6 refers to a very common problem between couples: communication. You must learn how to improve your relationship by resolving conflicts, building trust, and deepening your connection. Improve communication in your relationship. Resolve conflicts, build trust, and deepen your connection. Much has been said about the relevance of communication in any relationship, particularly between couples, but it's always worth remembering them. Here are some well-known strategies to help you and your partner address communication issues. Set aside dedicated time for communication. Do it on purpose, or it's not going to work. You have to schedule regular check-ins or meetings to focus solely on communicating with each other. It sounds a bit cold, but it follows the same principle of work or company environment. You have to set aside a specific time to discuss any concerns, share your thoughts and feelings, and listen actively to your partner. Only then you can practice active listening, the second strategy. Make a conscious effort to listen to your partner without interrupting or formulating a response in your mind. Show empathy and understanding by paraphrasing what you hear and asking clarifying questions to ensure you understand the perspective. When you take ownership of your emotions, thoughts, and feelings, avoiding placing blame on your partner. Say, "I feel upset," when instead of "you always make me feel upset." Be honest and transparent. Foster openness in your relationship. Avoid hiding your true feelings, even if difficult to discuss them. Intimacy is built on a foundation of honesty. If you are honest with your partner and yourself, you will be better prepared to understand each other's perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Another strategy is to learn conflict resolution skills. Address disagreements and misunderstandings constructively. Focus on finding solutions and be willing to compromise when necessary. You don't want to win an argument and lose your relationship. If emotions escalate during a discussion, it's okay to take a break and revisit the conversation later when you both feel calmer and more collected. Use this time to self-soothe and reflect on your feelings before continuing the discussion. A final note, improving communication takes time and effort, so be patient as you work through challenges together. Celebrate small victories along the way. Recognize the progress you're making as a couple. As you learn to love the person you can overcome communication issues and build a stronger, more fulfilling relationship with your partner. In seventh place, there is the challenge of financial stress. How to find the root causes of financial stress and strengthen your relationship by understanding and addressing the underlying concerns. Couples go through financial stress, and that's tough. Tension around money evokes strong emotions. People struggle to find common ground on spending habits, managing debt, and setting financial goals. Such conflicts put a strain on any partnership, no matter how robust it is. When partners feel overwhelmed by these challenges, it's time to recognize that financial issues can often serve as a proxy for deeper concerns or unmet needs within the relationship. What should you do? Create a supportive and non-judgmental environment where you can explore your thoughts and feelings openly. Understand each other's underlying motivations, fears, and values regarding money. Work together towards solutions that feel mutually satisfying. But how do you do it? Well, here are 3 very effective strategies. As you may know already, open communication is crucial. Resolving your conflicts with honest, constructive conversation. But don't do it in a hurry. Invite your partner to sit down and have a calm, sincere talk about your financial situation. Be clear, be objective. Listen to concerns and perspectives without judgment. If you can't listen to each other, you can't join strengths to solve the problem. It's time to identify the root causes. Is there any specific issue causing the stress? Is it excessive spending only or insufficient income as well? Is there any unexpected expense? Is it a combination of all these factors? Understanding the root causes helps you come up with effective solutions. The sooner you identify the reasons, the less consequences the problem will have on your relationship. So don't delay. Get to work. Work as a team to solve a common problem. Finally, create a smart budget. Outline your income, expenses, and savings goals, allocating funds for essentials like housing, food, and utilities. But don't stop there. Review your budget regularly and adjust as needed, always contemplating your shared goals with your partner. Work together to set realistic financial goals that you both agree on. Is it paying off debt? Is it saving for emergencies? Perhaps planning for future expenses. When you find common goals, you become stronger as partners fighting the same enemy. Remember, facing financial challenges together can ultimately strengthen your relationship as you learn to navigate obstacles as a team. Stay patient, supportive, and committed to working through this difficult time together. The 8th challenge to any love relationship is to rebuild trust after betrayal. If you have ever involved yourself in a relationship, you know that betrayal, infidelity, or unresolved past issues can erode trust and create insecurity within the relationship. If trust forms the foundation of any successful relationship, how can you simply trust again after experiencing the bitter taste of betrayal? The truth is that, although you may have suffered badly in the past, you have to learn again how to trust your partner. Betrayal is one of the most painful experiences you may have to endure. That's because within the context of a relationship, trust is the cornerstone of emotional security. If you've ever found yourself grappling with the aftermath of betrayal, whether it's infidelity, broken promises, or unresolved past issues, you know firsthand the profound impact it can have on your ability to trust again. This is the main reason you feel guarded and apprehensive about opening up to someone new after being betrayed. Your scars of past wounds leave you feeling vulnerable and hesitant to invest emotionally. However, you have to leave this place behind. You have to understand that not all relationships are defined by betrayal. While the pain of betrayal may linger, Don't let it dictate the course of your future relationships. What should you do then? Rebuilding trust after betrayal is undoubtedly a daunting task, but it's not impossible. It begins with acknowledging your pain and allowing yourself the time and space to heal. Healing is not a linear process, and it's okay to have moments of doubt and uncertainty along the way. What's important is that you actively work towards healing. Again, do not allow the actions of the past to dictate your future. Start by telling the truth. Honest and open dialogue with your partner about your fears and concerns can help foster a deeper understanding and create a foundation of transparency moving forward. Trust is not just about blindly believing in someone. Trust is about feeling secure in the knowledge that your partner respects and values your feelings. It's difficult and counterintuitive, but trusting again teaches you about trusting yourself. When you decide to love the person you trust becomes an instinct that guides you in determining whether someone is worthy of your love. Pay attention to red flags, but also allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to allow someone to prove themselves trustworthy. There is no way around. Rebuilding trust is a leap of faith. Be brave and resilient. Let go of the fear of being hurt again. Embrace the possibility of love and connection. Every relationship is unique. While past experiences may shape your perspective, they do not define your future. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and open to the possibility of trust. Give yourself the chance to experience the depth and richness of authentic connection once again. Challenge number 9 refers to the intricate web of family dynamics that affects your relationship with your partner. Ever wondered why some relationships seem to effortlessly weather life's storms while others crumble under pressure? It often boils down to the complex web of family dynamics that influence how we relate to our partners. You have to understand these dynamics if you want to build a strong and lasting relationship. If you are willing to overcome such a challenge, learn how family dynamics impact the delicate balance between you and your partner, and discover ways to navigate these potential minefields. The good, the bad, and the ugly. In-laws can be both a source of support and tension. The dynamic between you, your partner, and your respective families greatly influences your relationship. If you allow boundaries to become blurred or disregarded, you will face struggles. Does your mother-in-law have strong opinions about how you should run your household? Is your partner overly reliant on relatives for decision-making? Whatever the case, establish healthy boundaries early on. Clearly state your expectations and concerns. Work together to find solutions that respect both your relationship and your families. Remember, your partner chose to build a life with you, not with your relatives. The two converging paths. Differences in upbringing and values lead to clashes between partners. Maybe you were raised in a strict household while your partner had a more relaxed upbringing. Perhaps you have conflicting ideas about discipline and education. These differences create tension and frustration, especially when deciding how to raise your children. But instead of viewing these differences as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth and compromise. Take the time to understand all perspectives and values. Work together to create a unified parenting approach that incorporates the best of both worlds. Because parenting is a journey you embark on together, you both need to find common ground to become an effective parenting team. Cultural differences. Is it necessary to bridge any gap? In today's multicultural world, many couples come from diverse cultural backgrounds, which enrich their relationship but also pose challenges. Whether it's differences in language, customs, or values, navigating cultural differences requires patience, understanding, and open-mindedness. Misunderstandings and conflicts arise when cultural expectations clash or when one partner feels misunderstood. But rather than viewing these differences as obstacles, see them as opportunities to learn and grow together. Explore and celebrate each other's cultures. Find ways to integrate them into your shared life. Embrace diversity. Foster a spirit of curiosity and respect. Create a relationship that transcends cultural boundaries and enriches both your lives. What is the impact of family dynamics on your life? When left unaddressed, they take a toll on your relationship, leading to resentment, communication breakdowns, and even the erosion of trust. But if you acknowledge these issues and take proactive steps to address them, you can strengthen your bond and build a more resilient partnership. Talk openly and honestly with your partner about your feelings, concerns, and needs. Listen actively and empathetically to your partner's perspective. Work together to find mutually beneficial solutions. Seek support when needed. Whether it's couples counseling, family therapy, or individual support, don't be afraid to reach out for help when navigating challenging family dynamics. A trained professional can provide guidance, tools, and strategies to help you overcome obstacles and strengthen your relationship. Set boundaries and prioritize your relationship. Your partnership is the foundation of your family, and it's essential to protect and nurture it. Be assertive in setting boundaries with family members when necessary, and make time for each other to connect and bond away from external pressures. You and your partner are a team, and together you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Finally, the 10th challenge refers to the external stressors and mental health struggles that can impact relationships. Life is full of challenges. Sometimes they take a heavy toll on our personal relationships. Whether it's work pressure, health issues, or major life changes, external stressors can strain even the strongest partnerships. Add mental health challenges like anxiety or depression into the mix, and the dynamics between partners become even more complicated. These factors affect your relationship, so you and your partner need to find ways to cope and support each other. Here are some external stressors and mental health issues you should be cautious about. Work pressure. In today's fast-paced world, work-related stress is all too common. Long hours, rude bosses, and performance demands leave little time or energy for your relationship. Then feelings of neglect or resentment come. What's the solution? Talk openly about your work stress. Set aside regular time to connect with your partner, even if it's just a few minutes each day. Find ways to relax together and support each other's professional goals. Health issues. Whether chronic or acute, health problems create significant stress. Coping with illness is physically and emotionally draining. It affects your mood, energy levels, and patience. So you must approach health challenges as a team. Attend medical appointments together. Discuss treatment options. Be each other's advocate. Maintain open lines of communication about how you're feeling and what you need from each other. Major life changes. Moving, having a baby, or dealing with the loss of a loved one shakes the foundation of your relationship. These changes often require significant adjustments as they bring uncertainty or fear. Acknowledge the stress of major life changes and give each other grace during these times. Share your concerns and hopes and work together to create a new normal. Seek support from friends, family, or a counselor. Anxiety, constant worry, fear, or nervousness put a strain on a relationship. It can lead to misunderstandings, impatience, or feelings of helplessness for both partners. Educate yourselves about anxiety and its effects. Practice patience and empathy. Encourage your partner to seek professional help if needed. Develop relaxation techniques together, such as deep breathing or meditation. Depression. Sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest make it hard for a partner to understand why their loved one seems distant or disinterested. That is why you should approach depression with compassion and understanding. Encourage professional treatment and be supportive without trying to fix the problem yourself. Maintain open communication and look for small ways to show your partner they are loved and valued. What are the main strategies for coping together? First of all, speak, and then speak again. The foundation of any strong relationship is open and honest communication. Make it a priority to talk about your feelings, stressors, and mental health openly. Listen actively and validate each other's experiences. Then seek professional help. There's no shame in seeking help from a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance provides valuable tools and strategies to cope with stress and mental health challenges. Next, practice self-care. Both partners need to take care of their own mental and physical health. Encourage each other to engage in activities that promote well-being, such as exercise, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Also, create a supportive environment. Build a home that feels safe and supportive. Set aside time for relaxation. Keep the lines of communication open. Ensure you both feel heard and valued. Finally, be patient and compassionate. Understand that dealing with stress and mental health challenges is a process. Be patient with yourself and your partner, and practice compassion every step of the way. You have to understand and keep in mind that external stressors and mental health challenges take a toll on relationships. But with the right tools and strategies, couples can navigate these difficulties together. By fostering open communication, seeking professional help, practicing self-care, and creating a supportive environment, you can weather life's storms as a united team. It's not about eliminating stress, but learning to handle it together, strengthening your bond along the way.